Islands are known for their natural beauty, but some of them are dotting the world's seas that are man-made rather than being made by Mother Nature. There were different purposes why these man-made islands were created. Some were created for flood protection, some for tourism, and others as wildlife sanctuaries. Now without any further ado, let's explore some of the world's most incredible man-made islands. But before we begin, it'd be nice if you subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our future videos. Okay, number 12. Amwaj Islands, Bahrain. Amwaj is a group of planned man-made islands located in the northeast of Bahrain, near the coast of Jumeirah Island. The islands cover roughly 30 million square feet and are a pioneering project in Bahrain. The project began in 2002, and the islands were reclaimed from the relatively shallow seas to the northeast of Jumeirah Island, the northernmost island in Bahrain. The critical element in this project design was the use of sand and stone-filled geotubes to form the island perimeter. The islands contain residential, commercial, hotel, and retail buildings. Number 11. Nighthorn Germany. Created in 1989, Nighthorn is an uninhabited artificial island in the North Sea that belongs to the German city of Hamburg. It was developed to compensate for the ongoing land loss on the nearby island Skarhorn, which threatened to deprive shorebirds of substantial breeding grounds. The area created by this large-scale nature protection project was approximately 74 acres. Still, the island has continued to grow naturally with pioneer plants. Its current surface area is now said to be around 123 acres. Number 10. Camphor's Dam, South Africa. This one is an artificial S-shaped island located behind Camphor's Dam, north of Kimberley, South Africa. It has been an important breeding sanctuary for lesser flamingos since its construction in September 2006. Unfortunately, the deteriorating water quality and increasing water levels have made Camphor's Dam progressively unsuitable for lesser flamingos. Not only the water quality the worst it has ever been, but the water is now at its highest level ever. More than 2/3 of the lesser flamingo breeding island remains flooded. Number 9. Thilapushi Maldives. The Maldives is known for its stunning natural environments and white beaches. Out of its 200 inhabited islands, 99 are dedicated resorts. One of its islands is Thilapushi, an artificial island built on reclaimed coral reefs in 1992. It was built to serve as a municipal landfill and was thus nicknamed Garbage Island. It is located west of Malé, between Kafu atolls Kiravuru and Gulifalu. Thilapushi is a dumping ground for more than 300 tons of rubbish. Number 8. Burj Al Arab, Dubai, UAE. The Burj Al Arab, at the height of 1,053 feet, dominates the Dubai skyline as the fourth tallest hotel in the world. It stands on an artificial island 920 feet from Jumeirah beach and is connected to the mainland with a private curving bridge. For securing a foundation on the island, the builders drove 130 feet long concrete piles into the sand. Engineers created a surface layer of large rocks that circled with a concrete honeycomb pattern. The Burj Al Arab has some of the most expensive hotel suites globally. All suites have been arranged over 2 floors and have whirlpool baths, living and dining areas and dedicated butlers. One of the suites, known as the Royal Suite, costs about $18,716 per night. Number 7. Danube Island, Austria. Danube Island is a long narrow island in central Vienna, Austria, between the Danube River and the parallel excavated channel New Danube. The island is home to clubs, bars, restaurants, and a famous musical festival. The Danube Island was built as a part of Vienna's highly sophisticated flood protection system. Construction of the island began in the early 1970s. The flood control system is designed to protect from flash floods, bringing river flows of up to 14,000 cubic meters per second. Close to 2 million trees and bushes were planted between 1974 and 1988. Number 6. Islands of the Uros, Peru. The Uros people of Peru live on floating islands made from the reed that grows along the edges of Lake Titicaca, Puno. Each island has a collection of simple reed houses, and the biggest island was a watchtower. The larger islands house about 10 families, while the smaller ones house only 2 or 3. Environmental and health issues are affecting the islands and the culture of the Uros people. The waters of the Uros have been overfished by commercial fishermen, and the tourists are affecting their traditional culture. Sewage from Puno is causing environmental and health problems. Number 5. Paberholm, Denmark. Paberholm is a man-made island on the Danish side of the Øresund. The island was built to serve as a crossover point between a tunnel and a bridge. Officials had built Paberholm with ecology preservation in mind. The location was chosen to ensure the most accessible flow of water through the sound. Scientists also predicted that nature would colonize the island without any human interaction. The island is also home to 810 breeding species of birds and rare spiders. Number 4. The World Islands, Dubai, UAE. The World Islands is another mega project involving artificial islands, which is supposed to be a location of luxury hotels and homes. Unveiled in 2003, it is an artificial archipelago of 300 small islands. The project was delayed in 2008 due to the global financial crisis. In February 2010, images taken from space and posted on NASA's Earth Observatory website suggested that the islands of the world are merging and sinking. The images highlighted fears that the islands would be ultimately eaten away by erosion as they sat undeveloped. As reported by ABC News, environmentalists warned rising sea levels would eventually sink the million-dollar islands. Number 3. Isle of the Swans, France. Isle of the Swans is a narrow artificial island in the River Seine in Paris, France. It was formed in 1872 to protect the port of Grain and is home to a tree-linked walkway. The Isle de Seine that runs the length of the island is a replica of the Statue of Liberty. The monument gifted to France by the American community of Paris stands 72 feet high. It faces west in the direction of its big sister in New York. The statue initially faced east towards the Eiffel Tower, but it was turned west in 1937 for the World Fair in Paris. Number 2. Palm Jumeirah, Dubai, UAE. Palm Jumeirah is an artificial archipelago designed in the shape of a palm tree. It consists of a trunk, a crown with 16 fronds, and a crescent island forming a 6.8-mile long breakwater. It is now the home of the luxury resort Palm Atlantis Hotel. Construction of the Palm began in the year 2001, and this added 40 miles to Dubai's coastline. The island has hotel rooms and homes for 65,000 people. The Palm was created using 7 million tons of rock. The island also includes a curved backwater using natural rock, intended to encourage the creation of a natural reef and provide habitats for sea life. In 2009, the Palm Jumeirah monorail was opened to the public, the first monorail in the Middle East. It connects the trunk of Palm Jumeirah and the Atlantis Ecoventure station on the crescent, and ultimately the archipelago to the mainland. Number 1. Our Lady of the Rocks, Montenegro. Our Lady of the Rocks is located off the coast of Peras in the Bay of Kotor, Montenegro. It is a small artificial island created by a bulwark of rocks and sinking old and seized ships loaded with rocks. Residents of Peras have continued this practice as an annual tradition. Every July 22nd, the citizens take their boats and throw rocks into the sea as a custom known as Fascinada. The Adriatic Sea's only artificial island, Our Lady of the Rocks, is home to a Catholic church. The Church of Our Lady of the Rocks, which has an attached museum, houses 68 oil canvases by Baroque masters and over 2,500 gold and silver tablets. To get to the island, visitors have to take boats that travel to and from Peras for around €3. So which of these man-made islands did you find the most fascinating? Do let us know in the comment section. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on our future updates. That's all in this video, and I will see you in the next one.